Hey, Patty! How you been?
Excuse me, but may I ask who this is?
Hey, come on, you forgot a dear friend. It's me, Margaret. You know, your dear old childhood friend.
You got me stumped. I can't recall anybody by that name. I don't have a friend named Margaret.
Come on, stop kidding around. Think real hard. Margaret!
Yeah, I remember. I blocked you online. How did you access me anyways?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Why did you block me? I mean, we are friends, right? How could you block me? But I switched smartphones and got unblocked.
Huh? Are you serious? Don't tell me you don't know why you were blocked. As I recall, there was something about stealing my boyfriend from me. I blocked you because I never wanted to talk to you again. So, maybe you should get your own life and stop interfering in mine.
Huh? Are you still mad about that? Patty, I never took you for the hard-headed type.
So you called me to make fun of me, is that it? If you have nothing to say, gonna block you. Sorry. I'm pretty sure the Earth revolves around the sun and not you. Goodbye.
Hey, come on! Wait! I'm sorry. I contacted you because I wanted a favor.
A favor? You want a favor from me? You really got the nerve, asking me for a favor.
Come on, just hear me out. Well, guess what? I got married. It's all official as of yesterday. Submitted the forms at City Hall.
Oh yeah? I'm bursting with joy.
Guess who my new hubby is?
Let's see. Okay, I give up.
The correct answer is Daniel. Are you surprised? Say it, surprised, right? Yeah, I know. Pretty shocked, huh? I mean, he was your ex-boo.
Oh yeah, that Danny, huh? You guys are still going out, I take it. I'm surprised it lasted so long.
Yeah, if you played it right, you'd be his wife. Too bad, huh? Sorry, didn't intend to walk down the aisle before you.
I'm okay with it. Do what you like. Besides, I really don't care what you guys do. To be honest, I'm relieved you guys are no longer a part of my life.
Come on! I can almost feel the envy oozing out of you. And FYI, Danny fell in love with me. It wasn't some fling.
What were you contacting me about? If you're just gonna yap all day, I don't have the time.
Come on, wait! I messaged you because we want you to come to our wedding.
Huh? Are you being serious? Who invites a husband's ex-girlfriend to their wedding? Is it happy hour over there?
I'm serious. I mean, you are my one and only childhood friend. Danny and I planned really hard for this wedding. I really want you there. Do you know how much he spent on our wedding preparations? $50,000. Can you believe it? And he was like, here, pay for it with this. And plop the cash on the table just like that. Don't you think that's awesome?
I'm head over heels happy for you.
I sent you an invitation, but I haven't received it yet. Did have RSVP on it. That's French for please reply. I've been waiting all this time for a reply.
I never got an invitation.
Well, I suppose you've always been a bit unorganized. Now it's time for the wedding, so I can't resend it. Just say you'll attend now and I'll take care of the rest.
I think I'll pass. Do you really think I would go?
Huh? Why not? Why won't you attend? You just said you don't care what we do. Come on, it'll be fun.
I said I don't care, but I don't have to like it. You do know that I know your folks as well as Danny's. If I attended, it would be awkward as hell. I don't want to go out of my way to feel uncomfortable, so forget about it.
Huh? Please, come on. You don't even have to bring a wedding gift. Just attend.
I'm starting to sound like a broken record. I said no. I wouldn't go even if you paid me.
A real friend you are. That's why you'll never marry. If you attend the wedding, I'll introduce you to a bunch of nice single guys. You don't want to be single all your life, do you?
Thanks for the words of wisdom. Anyway, I have a lot of work to do. Don't have the time. Also, too much of a hassle to go back to the States just for a wedding.
Back to the States? What do you mean?
I'm working overseas now. Got a new job a while back.
Huh? Seriously?
That's right. So I don't have the time or energy to attend the wedding. My husband's pretty busy around this time of year, too.
Wait, Patty, are you married? When did this happen? Why didn't you say anything?
I'm sorry. Do I have to report everything to you?
Who is this husband of yours? What's he do? Is he foreign? What's his job?
I have zero obligation to tell you anything about my private affairs. What's it got to do with you anyway?
Come on, no harm in telling me. Or is it some guy you can't introduce? Fat and bald, something like that? Yeah, I remember guys like that always fell for you.
What's that supposed to mean? FYI, he's American. And I think you know him too.
Huh? Who?
I'm sure you know. Gary.
Huh? Gary? Gary? Our classmate Gary? Wasn't his father the CEO of that major corporation? That Gary? You got married to Gary? You're pranking me. I know it.
I'm serious. I guess we've been married going on 5 years now.
Wait. You know perfectly well that I had a crush on Gary for forever. Why are you, of all people, married to Gary?
When I worked at my other office, we had an opportunity to work together, and one thing led to another. I led the team that worked closely with Gary's company. We also lived nearby, met often for work, and eventually privately. Then, before we knew it, we were married.
That's not fair. Give it back.
Huh? Give what back?
Gary, he has always been my guy. Why is he with you?
Sorry, but he is definitely not your guy. Besides, you never even went out with him, as I recall. As a matter of fact, Gary said you were stalking him. Says he almost called the cops.
Hey, is Gary there with you? Let me talk to him, please. I'll convince him that I am the perfect girl for him. Please, let me just talk to him.
Sorry, he says he'll pass. Says he never liked your self-serving ways, especially your forcefulness. You really should take it down a notch. Besides, what do you plan to do even if you do convince him? Which would never happen, of course. We're both married. You are aware of that, right?
I'm going to marry Gary, and nobody can stop me. I am way better for him than you. I'll trade him for Danny. You take Danny and I'll marry Gary. Swap husbands.
Margaret, are you on drugs? Swap husbands? How's that even possible? I thought you guys fell in love.
No, I always loved Gary. He was the only one. I started going out with Danny because Gary just didn't seem interested in girls. So, what do you say we all get divorced and start over? Then we get married to our true loves. Come on, Patty. You always liked Danny. You can have him back, so please. You get back with Danny and I live happily ever after with Gary. Everybody's happy. Okay, when do we start?
Never going to happen. Everybody will just end up being miserable. The whole idea is totally preposterous. No way I'm getting back with him.
Why? Why did you do this? Why didn't you tell me you got married to Gary? You didn't even invite me to your wedding.
Why would I do such a stupid thing? Besides, we only invited family and close friends to her wedding. Nothing elaborate.
Oh yeah? Figures. One of those cheapo weddings, huh? Unlike you, we invited all our friends and relatives and spent close to $50,000. So there. A real extravagant wedding to say the least.
Oh yeah? Our after-wedding party was quite an event though. All our friends and office people showed up at the after-wedding part. Really was unforgettable. We had close to 1,000 people attend.
1,000? No way! How much did all that cost?
Nah, it wasn't that expensive. Probably covered the whole thing with monetary gifts. Everyone gave like 100 to 200 euros each.
But that's just an after-wedding get-together, right? The wedding is the important thing. Just a family and close friends. How cheesy. For me, we're gonna have an extravagant affair at one of the top hotels downtown. Limousine and all. How about you? Where'd you have the wedding?
Our wedding? We held it on Santorini Island in Greece. They say it's the most beautiful island in the world. The scenery. It was breathtaking. We only invited a small number of people, so we were really able to enjoy the scenery. Gotta say, it was the happiest day of my entire life.
What the hell is going on here? You, of all people, marry the love of my life. You have a wedding in Greece, for God's sake. Congratulated by all your friends and relatives. This is not happening.
To be honest, I really don't know what you want from us. Just enjoy it. An extravagant $50,000 wedding. Sounds great. Go for it. Life's too short. You should be happy. Wait. Is the reason for inviting me to the wedding you don't have enough people showing up? Didn't get many of those RSVPs back or something like that? Okay, I get it now. That's why you wanted us to attend.
That's not it. That's not it at all. A bunch of people's attending. Friends, people from the office, everyone.
Oh, really? Maybe I should attend. Check it out for myself. I'm curious about how many people are going to show up.
I changed my mind. I don't want you to attend. I've officially uninvited you. Stay away from my wedding.
Calm down. Don't worry, I never intended to go anyways. But I gotta say I was surprised Danny married you. You roped him in nicely, I'll give you that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, he was a pretty well-known womanizer back in the day.
Huh?
When I was going out with him, he was always two-timing me. He was going out with 3 girls at one time. He loved those nightclubs, practically lived there. I got in his case about it a couple of times, but he wouldn't stop, drinking until the wee hours of the morning, spending money on bar girls. But you know all that, and you accepted him. You're such a kind and understanding person.
What's all this? I never heard that. Two-timing nightclubs, bar girls?
Huh? Don't tell me you didn't know. Oh golly, forget what I just said. I just made it all up. A joke.
Wait, no one told me. How could I forget that? You didn't make it up, did you? It's no joke, is it?
Hey, calm down. You'll change once you get married. Oh, you are married. Once you start your life together. I mean, don't worry. Everything will turn out okay, I think.
If he doesn't change, what do I do? No way I can go through with this. This is not happening. Why me? What did I do to deserve this?
Margaret, can I go now? My kids will be back from kindergarten soon, so...
Kids? Do you have kids too?
Yeah. The older one is 4 and the younger one is 2. I have to go pick them up. Gonna hang up, okay?
Why do you get to be so happy? This is totally unfair. This is total BS.
Okay, calm down. I'm really busy, so I'm gonna hang up now, okay? See ya. Have a good life with Danny. After that, I took this opportunity to block Margaret's line messages. I changed my cell phone number too, just in case. After a while, I got a call from my mother, who still knows those circle of friends. Apparently, Margaret forced Danny to admit his two-timing ways. But Margaret's forceful badgering didn't sit well with Danny, and the two ended up in a furious argument. Although newlyweds, their romantic honeymoon was short-lived. I hear they are currently separated. The wedding ceremony was postponed, but the cancellation fee they were forced to pay was pretty significant. I hear it's probably going to be an ugly, drawn-out divorce.
Hey! Are you holed up in your room again? Mom is upset because she says all you do is stay in your room and you won't even eat dinner with her.
What are you talking about? Mom doesn't even make enough food for me and gets mad when I use the kitchen. So I have no choice but to get takeout all the time. It would be weird if we ate together. Wait, did you come home?
Yeah, I figured I should drop by sometimes, and it's a long weekend.
What do you mean sometimes? You were just here 2 weeks ago.
Why do you care how often I come by?
Well, yeah, but
Now I'm just chilling in my room.
you're messaging me from the next room?
I don't want to get up and go to your room. But anyways, it's all your fault.
What are you talking about?
Just listen. I went to a good college and got into a good company.
Yeah, and?
I'm one of the best employees there, and my bosses love me.
Okay, that's good.
But you
Me?
only graduated from vocational school.
So, what does it matter? I found what I wanted to do. I went to school so I could get good at it.
That's not the problem.
Huh?
Now you don't even work.
What?
All you do is stay in your room all day and leech off of mom and dad. Just hurry up and get a job already. What I mean is, you need to get out of this house. Graduating from vocational school doesn't mean anything if you can't contribute to society.
Wait, I told you before, right? I work from home.
You're a freelancer or whatever, right?
So you do know.
But the world isn't that easy.
What are you talking about?
You're not like me. I mean, I'm amazing at everything I do. But Hannah, you don't achieve anything you set out to do. You're not gonna make it doing freelance.
Well, I know that it's not something everyone can succeed at doing, but I'm getting enough work as I am right now. That's why I went to vocational school, so I can hone my skills.
Wait, you decided to go to vocational school so you could become a deadbeat? You're so funny!
Okay, so you say you're a genius, but you're not making any sense.
What?
I mean, you don't even know what kind of school I went to, do you?
My brain doesn't need any additional unnecessary information. You don't think we're in the same playing field, do you?
Unnecessary, huh? I wonder what part of it is unnecessary.
Whatever. You can only stay high and mighty for now.
For now?
You'll get it soon.
Hannah, I have to talk to you.
What?
You need to get out of this house by the end of the week.
What? Are you saying that I need to move out?
Yeah.
Why so suddenly?
Sean decided to move back in, so I need your room to be empty.
Huh? What are you talking about? Even if Sean comes back, he has his own room. Why do you need my room?
Do you know what teleworking is?
Of course.
Sean's company has started teleworking, so he's thinking of moving back here. But he wants to have his room and his workspace to be separate, so he needs a workroom.
Okay, so you're saying I need to leave.
Yes. I think this is a good opportunity for you, too.
Why?
Do I have to spell it out for you? All you do is stay in your room all day on your computer.
I told you I'm working.
Sean told me. You only work part-time, right?
No, I work freelance.
It's all the same. It's not like you're even making much money anyway.
Actually, I am. Don't you remember? I've shown you how much I have saved.
Dawn says you can create fake information online.
So you're saying you're believing what Sean says, rather than what you saw yourself?
Well, of course, he's successful. He has actual work experience. I can trust him a lot more than you.
What are you talking about?
Anyways, you need to be out by the end of this week. Sean's telecommuting starts next week, so I have to get a workspace ready for him.
Fine, but I'm gonna check one more time. You're really okay with me moving out?
That's what I said. You're not allowed to come back until you have a proper job. Understand?
Hey, Hannah. Have you moved out yet?
Yeah, the moving truck with all my stuff in it has already left. I'm on the train, heading to my new place now.
Sounds good. So starting tomorrow, your room is now my room. Next time you come home, you can stay on the couch or something.
By the way, your stuff came today.
Yeah, I had it scheduled to be delivered today.
That's fine, but you keep saying you'll be telecommuting, but there wasn't a computer.
What?
Normally, if you ship computers, they'll be in special boxes labeled fragile or whatever. But the only box labeled fragile had a TV in it. Are you sending it separately or something?
What? What are you talking about? There's already a computer at the house. I don't have to bring a separate one.
Was there?
Oh, I'm almost there.
Already?
I was killing time at a cafe nearby. Bye. Hannah! What is is this? Why is everything gone?
What?
There's nothing left in your room. What did you do with all the stuff?
What do you mean, what did I do? I told you I packed it all up to move to my new place.
What? Why did you take everything with you?
It's my stuff. Of course I'm gonna take it with me.
You should only take the stuff you bought with your own money, especially the computer. I'm gonna use it.
What are you talking about? I bought everything in my room with my own money. The computer, too. Of course I'm gonna take it with me.
You're a liar! A freeloader like you doesn't have the money to buy a computer that expensive?
I told you I'm not a freeloader.
There's no way you can do freelance work. You're too stupid. No way you can buy a computer by yourself.
I told you I'm making about as much money as someone my age working at an office.
Liar!
If you don't believe me, just ask Mia.
Mia?
Remember? Mia works at the company store. When I got my computer for work, they didn't have anything advanced enough in the store. So I asked Mia to order me this one. She saw me buy it with my own credit card. She'll tell you that it's mine through and through. I mean, I saved up the money for the computer at my part-time job that I was working at while I was going to school because I wanted to save for my future. So it doesn't matter how much I make now.
Whatever. Just bring back the computer. I need to use it.
No, I need it for my work.
If you're really making that much money, just buy a new one. Bring it back.
Just hold on. You want to use a computer for telework, right? I believe your company will pay for a computer so you can work from home if you need one.
No, well...
Whatever. Anyways, make sure to tell Mom that you were fired, okay?
What? What are you talking about?
I know that your company actually started teleworking 6 months ago. And that you're an okay employee, so you were selected as a member of the first team to start teleworking. But when you actually started working from home, you found out that you don't do any actual work, right? And you couldn't pay rent anymore while you were looking for a new job. So, you moved back home.
How do you know all of that?
My friend works at that company.
What? Who?
Can we stop talking about this? I get nauseous texting on the train. I don't feel so good, so see ya.
Hey, wait!
Bye.
Hannah, I need you to answer the phone.
What?
Your father's brother just called me. He said that I owe him 3 months back rent and I need to pay him ASAP. What is he talking about? Sean says he has no idea what he's talking about. Hannah, do you know what's going on?
What do you mean what's going on? Mom, are you not paying the rent?
Of course. Why do I have to pay rent for a house that I own?
Huh? What do you mean? That house is a rental.
What?
That house used to be owned by Dad's great uncle, so they've been renting it to us really cheap. But when you and Dad got divorced 4 years ago, you said you would not leave the house, so... They said they would let you keep living there if you paid the normal rent price.
What? Wait. So that means that until 3 months ago, the rent was being paid? There's no way your father would pay it, and Sean just started working last year. Where did that money come from?
Of course it came from me.
What?
You only work 3-4 days a week part-time, and I'm the only one who can pay it. And I told you when I moved out that I would tell great uncle that I was moving out, so to figure out how you would be paying the rent.
Wait just a second. You were making that much?
I told you I was so many times. I told you that I'm freelance graphic designer.
What? I never heard that.
I told you. You didn't believe me. Or is that you just don't listen to other people? That's the main reason you got divorced, right? And when Dad tried to talk to you about what to do about the house, you wouldn't listen to him. Kept saying that you wouldn't divorce him unless you got to keep the house. All you did was whine like a little kid. And in the end, I had to figure things out with Dad and Great Uncle.
Was that what happened?
I've wanted to move out for a long time. If I did that, you wouldn't be able to pay the rent. And Sean was still in school, so I had no choice but to live at home.
I see. Okay, then I need you to pay back the rent I owe and give me the money for rent from here on out.
What? Why do I need to pay the rent for a place I don't even live at?
But
You and Sean are the ones who told me to get out.
that's...
I think it's reasonable that the two people living should pay for the rent, right?
Where are you living now?
I'm not telling you. I don't want you coming here. Bye. When I was told to move out, I asked my dad, who lives in a different city, for advice. I cried when he told me I'd done a good job. Currently, I live alone in the same city as my dad. It seems that Mom contacted Dad to try and get back together with him. But he brushed her off and asked about her current living situation. Sean and my mom couldn't pay the rent, so they were kicked out, and are currently living in a tiny, one-bedroom apartment together. Sean has apparently turned into a freeloader who keeps saying, "I'm a brilliant freelancer," so my mom has started working more so she can support him. And they can't stop fighting, and it's overall an awful situation. But I don't care. They are no longer part of my life.